Hello and welcome back in this special request video by Mr. Nate Caraway. So Mr. Nate Caraway actually he requested a V16 a V16 truck engine would be cool, like an engine compete with the GM 702 cubic inch engine. I searched the internet about what is the GM 702 cubic inch engine. I found out a lot of talking about it. There is the regular one, the twin 6, or there is the Thunder version. I'm really impressed with the Thunder version because it was produced in the 1960s all the way to 1965, and it was a massive V12 engine. As you can see, I already searched for it and these specs are all according to the Hot Rod website, Hot Rod magazine, or Hot Rod website. So let's start with the specs. It's a 60 degrees 12-cylinder engine with cast iron block and cast iron, of course, head material. It has push rod 2 valves per cylinder, head and valve setup, and it has 115.8 millimeters on the bore and 90.9 millimeter on the stroke, which equals 11,488 cubic what? I don't know, cubic something. Okay, so let's see here, or cc, no, it's cc, 11,488 cc. And let's see here, it's as you can see, it's like 11 liters, 11.5 liters V12. It's a massive beast. Moving on, it has forged steel crank. Yes, I'm very sure about the crankshaft. It has the forged steel crank, heavy duty forged connecting rods, and forged pistons. Zero quality here. As you can see, the compression ratio on these engines is very low. At the time it was 7.5 to 1. This is very low compared to today's engines, and the cam profile is only 16. No variable valve timing technology, plus 12 quality here, naturally aspirated. As you can see, it has a twin 4-barrel carburetors with standard intake manifold. Nothing special here. So I'm using super leaded 98 octane fuel because I want to have a big headroom, so I can enjoy making it perfect, very perfect, and very close to the real deal. The fuel mixture is 13.8, the ignition timing is 60, and the RPM limit is 4,700. Actually, to be really 100% here, the engine should be actually 5,000 RPM, but unfortunately the power in the real engine, not in this engine, in the real engine, the power stops at 4,200 RPM, and the RPM limit is 5,000. So you have an 800 RPM gap of a valve float, which is not great. So as you can see here, to stick it close to 5,000, I've chosen 4,700 because more than this, I will get a valve float warning light here. Zero quality here. As you can see, short cast headers. This is on the real engine. Dual exhaust, also on the real engine. No restrictions, and I'm using 2.2 inch exhaust diameter or 57.1 millimeters. The final result is 425 horsepower at 4,200 RPM, like the real engine. The torque is a little bit too much on the real engine, but still, what I'm really proud of here, that the horsepower and torque, they are maxed out at the correct specs, the correct RPM for the real engine, 4,200 on the horsepower and 1,800 on the torque. This is 100% correct. Also, the power is correct, but the torque is a little bit too much because the real engine is producing 625 pound-feet of torque, and this one is producing 643. So it's a little bit more. Yes, I know that, but I tried so hard so I can achieve the correct amount of power and torque, and it was semi-impossible. I mean, I got this close, and I want to get the RPMs really correct, and I got them, and I'm really happy with that. As you can see, the engine is not really reliable. I mean, 41.9 in the 1960s. This is very reliable. As you can see, the service cost is acceptable. The engine is extremely heavy, half a ton of an engine. The fuel economy, 15.8 for a massive engine, I consider it acceptable. The octane is great. I mean, in the real engine, it should run on 92 leaded fuel. As you can see, it's running on 93 here. So yes, it's a little bit more. Because there was another version of this twin 6 V12 or this 702 cubic engine. There was like a 225 horsepower and 500 and something pound-feet of torque. That one was the old version of it, and it was running on 87 octane. That was amazing. But this one, I like this one more because this one is like a high performance version of it, which is very, very cool. As you can see, the engine is extremely loud because, hello, it's open pipes. It's not really responsive because carburetors are not really responsive. It's very smooth, even for a massive engine like this. It's very, very, very smooth. And as I mentioned about the RPM is 4,700. Now, let's fire up this bad boy and see what kind of power and torque and how the pistons will look. Look at these 12 pistons going up and down in the 60s. What I'm really impressed about is the low end torque. Let me show you something. The engine at idle, as you can see, this is the idle speed. It's producing 536 pound-feet of torque at idle. Wow. And 71 horsepower. I mean, the horsepower at idle, it's not really impressive, but the pound-feet or the torque, wow, this is just amazing. Look, 640 horsepower, 640 pound-feet of torque at 1,800. What a massive amount of beast. I mean, I'm really happy with the end result. I mean, it sounds like a normal V12, nothing special. I mean, GM made some really unique engines back in the 60s, the 50s, 70s. Yes, they made a lot of unique engines, and this is one of them, really one of them. And I'm really happy that I did something really close to it, because it's an amazing engine, and it's really expensive to make a replica of it in real life, or to purchase the real deal, because the real deal actually costs like $18,000 these days. That is very expensive for a single engine. I mean, for 18 grand you can make a really high performance V8, really high performance one. But still this is a very classic one, and this is a very unique and rare one, and I'm really happy that I did it. So this is not actually your request, Mr. Nate Caraway, but I like to do it. I really like to do it, and I'm really happy that I did it. And I will make that V16 that you want, Mr. Nate Caraway, very soon. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to push that like button, get subscribed, and share the video if you like it. And of course, push that notification bell so you can get a notification when I release a new video. I'm gonna see you very soon with more videos. And of course, keep requesting, keep commenting, keep pushing those likes, and I will see you very soon. So bye bye.